All right. Welcome back to Scaremas. I am Danny and I'm here with Christmas, Katrina, and Jolly Joel.
Hey guys,
All right. So the day has come. The final review of the Scaremas season is upon us.
man,
This is the 21st. Yeah. The 21st day of Scaremas. And my
Okay.
true love gave to me Christmas Evil. From 1980, I believe.
Mhm.
Joel, can you tell us who is a part of this?
All right,
And what is your hat? Is that Rudolph?
it's Rudolph. Yeah, can't really see him very well, but it's Rudolph.
All right, awesome.
Yeah. um. So this movie stars Brandon Maggart, and Jeffrey Damon and Diane Hull. I just went off the first three I saw here. And this was written and directed by Louis Jackson.
Okay. A toy factory worker, mentally scarred as a child, upon learning Santa Claus is not real, suffers a nervous breakdown after being belittled at work and embarks on a Yuletide killing spree. All right, so we've got another Killer Santa movie. Might be the first. I'm not sure. It's 1980. I mean,
True.
Silent Night, Deadly Night was after this, so I don't know if there's any others that came
Santa
before
Killers.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're gonna make sure to stay away from spoilers, even though it's like a 45-year-old movie. But a lot of people probably haven't seen this one. It did show up on like a lot of different lists for best Christmas horror movies, but I hadn't really heard of it. And we've reviewed a lot of Christmas horror movies. And this one is the last one we're doing for this year. So so we'll stay away from spoilers. Go to Patreon. It's in the link in the there's a link in the description where you get full episodes, including spoilers for all of our reviews. You get early access to reviews and episodes. Also, please subscribe if you're on YouTube. Please comment down below. Have you seen this one? What did you think? I think it's going to be an interesting movie to me. This one is the most interesting, I think, out of all of them that we've seen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, comment down below. Let us know what you think of this movie if you've seen it. And yeah, so what are your guys' thoughts? Katrina, we'll start with you.
Yeah. Well, I felt like the movie didn't really get good until the very end. It was like I kept thinking, oh my gosh, how much longer of this movie? I was not really enjoying it. I saw that they were trying to develop like an idea or character, and I felt like it landed only half the time, maybe. And it was a little bit over the top and obnoxious to me.
Over the top with what?
With trying to make him so traumatized and so
like trying too hard.
And trying to make him so odd, and like his whole like finding the words to the movie or to the tune and whatever.
Yeah.
Like I figured out the words to the tune, and like I don't know, his whole gimmick of that.
You just didn't buy.
It just was weird, and it just and like
it's definitely a different one.
Yeah, and the characters were just I I don't know. They were just. It was just weird. It was just like
It
I
is
didn't have a good
weird
feeling
one.
about any of the characters. His like fascination with little Susie was creepy. And I kept thinking, this better not take it the wrong place. And
Yeah, he was a good Santa to the kids.
Yeah.
some of them, unless you were naughty. So, yeah, it was very interesting.
Yeah.
Just don't be naughty.
Yeah.
What about you, Joel?
I found this movie to be pretty boring,
Mhm.
honestly, for a good majority of their way. For a slasher, it didn't really get going for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, not much.
Yeah, it was like the
smashing.
last 20 minutes of the movie was good.
Yeah. I paused it for a second just to see like what at what point I was at when the first kills happened, and we were 40 minutes into the movie. Like,
Yeah.
wow, okay, this is not really a horror movie.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's weird that you said this was on a lot of people's top.
Well, I don't
Christmas
know if
horror?
it was top lists, but it was like lists. It like just
Mhm.
Christmas horror lists. Like
So
Okay.
that's
if you just
weird
search
because
Christmas
This-
horror films,
This would never
I
be
never
on.
found it.
came up.
I never found it on
No?
like I looked at all kinds of different Christmas
Hmm.
horror movie lists, and this, I mean, the last 3 years
Hmm.
we've done this. I have not seen this movie come up.
Hmm.
So,
Well, when I searched this year, that's where most of my picks came from. Is from that. I don't remember what website it was or anything, but
Mhm.
so I mean, yeah, like I said,
Thanks
it's
a lot.
another Killer Santa movie.
Yeah.
I actually really liked it.
Mhm.
I could see it being boring. I totally get that, and I think I was just maybe in the right mood for it.
Mhm.
It's more of a psychological movie than like
Yeah.
a slasher. It's more psychological for sure.
Mhm.
but I don't even think they did like the psychological very well.
I
I guess for the time.
yeah, I found it to be off, but like it was like so off and weird that it was like creepy.
Hmm.
Sometimes movies can do that to me where it's just like, and it's the time too, so the way it looks, the way that they act,
Yeah.
the sounds and stuff like really reminded me of Black Christmas, like the
Mhm.
heavy piano like boom
Mhm.
throughout the
Oh,
movie.
sometimes like the sound, I kept having to like turn the volume down and stuff. Like, it would be off and on, and
Mhm.
like
It'd be
when
very
the-
abrupt.
Yeah, and when the like when the TV was playing, it was like so loud and
Mm.
like I don't know, and like
Yeah, it could
and
be
like
just old.
crackly and stuff. I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
not high definition or like
Yeah.
remastered or anything.
No.
It's very much seemed like this is exactly what the movie was filmed
Mhm.
like and how it
Back
looked
in
and
80.
quality back in 1980.
yeah.
Um
I kept thinking, is this older than 1980? Like it kind of felt almost older.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it took itself very seriously.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It had some funny parts just because it was kind of cheesy. So
Mhm.
there were some funny parts, like at one point he like goes with his fist and he goes
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and he punches
Yeah.
the guy.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird.
Yeah, and I thought the window was up. And so I was
Oh.
like, oh man, he's gonna like scare him.
oh
But-
yeah, no,
He
he-
went.
it was just like a
And when he was driving his car, he kept whipping
yeah
the
whipping.
reindeer.
And
I'm
it would like
Dasher,
make
I'm
the
Dancer. And
it would like make the whip sound
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was very interesting. And
did you
The
buy him
atmosphere-
as like a disturbed
I did.
person or? Mm,
Yeah, I did.
mm. I didn't feel like it hit. hit for
yeah, I bought it, and it's
Even his sister-in-law didn't see it in him.
yeah, she didn't, and I don't know why she. Well, actually, I have to remember that for the spoilers.
I only bought it when at the end when he and his brother were together.
Mhm.
Because there was a big difference between the two.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can see the brother being the I think he was the younger brother of the two.
Yeah, he was the younger.
But he felt like the older brother and
Yeah.
just like being there to take care of him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's the only time I really bought it.
And me too.
When they were together.
Yeah, me too. I felt like, oh, that's what you're trying to show. Like, I'm like, so this is the vibe we were supposed to be getting from him the whole time. Like, I don't know. And I felt like throughout the movie, I felt like, oh, you're trying to make it seem like he is like is slow or has like some kind of issues.
Mental, yeah. I was like, this is a movie about mental illness.
Yeah.
Clearly.
But
it, yeah.
It's like from one thing that he saw when he was 6.
And I don't even. Okay, so I know the movie is about that, but I didn't get that from that scene because it showed the Santa person. It's like when they were sitting at the stairs, like looking.
Yeah.
It's a weird scene in general, but like you saw him come down the chimney, and then
he went
go back up the chimney, and then you hear like him take off, and it's like, oh, this is when he finds out Santa's not real. Like what? Like none of that.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
makes sense to me.
Yeah, so it was weird to me too because it was like, wait, he was like, see, I told you Santa was real, and he like was still convinced. And then it wasn't until he went back down and saw Santa with Mom, and it was like, okay, but how did those two, why did it show the first scene with him magically going up the chimney? That wasn't his dad.
Yeah.
So then I kept thinking, okay, so he still thought Santa was real, but he thought Mom was kissing Santa Claus, like you're,
like the song.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, this is like a really disturbing version of I saw Mom kissing Santa Claus. And so it was like, I don't know, like he still thought that was really Santa, and I don't know, like.
Yeah, I think a lot of the movie.
There was some editing things going on.
Yeah, I think, and I don't, they didn't make it very clear. I mean, there were some parts where it was like, okay, he's just imagining this, like the whip, and like you're not actually hearing whipping sounds. He's driving a car. So I wonder how much of it is supposed to be like what he saw, and then what's actual reality, because some of it is so like odd that it almost seems like it's like from his point of view at times. But I do think, with the editing and stuff, it is kind of like clunky. It's kind of choppy. The flow of it was kind of weird.
The flow was really weird.
And that scene for like when I was talking about the editing, that scene in general, if we're to believe what we're seeing, feels like there's some stuff out of place. Like there feels like there's some stuff that was edited out that may have been that should have been added in, or I don't know. It just from what you were describing the movie to be is not what I got from this.
No. I think it was more he was more traumatized by seeing Santa doing what he was doing with his mom. I think that was more
that would have been a more compelling story, I think.
Yeah. And he was mad because no one else still believed in Santa, because that's the thing, is like he still believed in Santa.
Yeah,
he still was convinced Santa was real,
Yeah.
And he was still mad at his little brother for continuing to say Santa's not real.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and I think there was, already things happening with him that, Santa just became the device
Mhm.
that was used for him to finally go
But
over the
if
edge.
if there was, we should have seen some of that. I feel like we should have I don't know, because it's not very viable that okay, he sees Santa doing this with his mom once, and then he goes and starts cutting himself, and then
Yeah.
and then is just this crazy weird guy all the way into adulthood, and I don't know, he was
So
Yeah.
okay. So I'm rereading the description of this movie because he's not the child that learned Santa's not real.
Right.
Because that's what it's saying. A child upon learning Santa Claus is not real suffers a nervous breakdown. This description's just all over the place.
I think it's saying his brother
He's
is the one that said that Santa's not real. And that's what the description is telling us is the
well, they're
triggering
saying
event
that
for him or whatever.
his brother saying he wasn't real,
Yeah.
and him seeing Santa doing stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it was more him seeing Santa doing that stuff that was traumatizing. It wasn't his brother saying he wasn't real.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because his brother was like, I keep telling him he's not real.
Yeah.
Even though he saw too. He was on the stairs
He
with
was right there with
the
him.
other two.
Yeah.
It's like,
And mom was right there with
Mhm.
them
Yeah.
and saw him zoom up.
Yeah.
And right at the beginning, when I saw that first scene before the next one, I was like, oh, here's the mom who actually sees it happening and actually believes,
actually sees Santa Claus.
Yeah. And then she's
No.
like, see, I told you he'd be happy. You left him something and everything. I'm like,
Mhm.
cool, mom's participating. And then
Yeah, I think
that was wow. They really showed that.
They showed it, but they didn't nothing happened. It was just it was a weird moment. It wasn't even.
Were you wanting more, Joel?
uncomfortable.
Well, it was weird that they lingered on it for so long and nothing was going
That
on.
was
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
okay.
was,
What are you guys doing? What is?
I felt like they were getting a little too excited about it.
So I think this is one of those movies that's supposed to be just kind of strange, and it's not supposed to make all sense throughout the whole movie because it's so psychological. That's what it's all about, really.
Mhm.
And the fact that he took on Santa as giving him purpose or whatever, but he was creepy. And when he was having that breakdown where he was humming the different songs and stuff, and then when he would he was getting his beard
put
on,
the beard
he's
on
and I don't know, I thought it was really creepy. In a psychological way.
Yeah.
So I was interested in it, and the final shot of him in his van, I was like, huh, okay. And he just, you kind of get in his head a little bit, but then at times I think we're in his head and at times we're not.
I got in his head at that point because it was
Yeah,
obvious.
I know, because it was super obvious.
It was right in your face that you're supposed to get in his mind, but it
even zoomed into his head.
Oh wow.
No, it did. It zoomed into his you were starting to drive in his perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you didn't get that at any other point in the movie. And it's it would have been nice to get that at some point so that we know what we were expecting out of this movie instead of at the very end of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with Joel on this one.
Shows.
I kind of did feel like, okay, like he's behaving oddly.
Yeah.
Like his interactions with people, even their behavior was a little off too.
Yeah. It was
So
weird.
Mhm. It's a weird
that's where
town.
I'm like, okay, this is like there's something going on here. This isn't like an accident, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
Or just like poor writing or
I
something.
took it as just
acting
a
or something.
poor movie. Like, I don't know.
Oh,
I
poor
just took it
movie.
as like okay.
Yeah.
You guys aren't getting the
It's,
feeling across, but apparently you were to some.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like movies that like hold your hand, basically walk you through what everything that's going on. Like it's fun to be able to like figure things out,
Mhm.
but we didn't know to figure things out in this movie. Like it's just it wasn't until
Yeah.
we get to the end when we're like, okay, well, maybe we were supposed to like
That's the
That's
thing.
the point,
Yeah.
though.
That's
That's
the
the
thing,
point.
along the
though.
way.
No, because it was like there wasn't enough clues to
Mhm.
know, like, oh, this guy's off. Like, I don't know. I see what you mean, Joel. I don't know how to like put word to it
Yeah.
enough, but like even the interactions at his job and everything, it just was like, I don't know. I don't think that we got enough clues at the beginning
Mhm.
to get the feel that we were supposed to get until, like you said, until the end.
Yeah.
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 And then it
Yeah.
was like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, maybe if I went back and watched it again, but I'm not putting myself through that, then I would get it, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was effective. I think that's
Mhm.
the best
Yeah.
word I could use.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
interesting
effective
because
movie.
there's a
Mhm.
lot of movies that I feel like I'm like trying to like explain to you how, like, no, don't you get it? But this
Yeah.
one you got,
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
connected with this wacko.
This wacko, yeah. Yeah, and like I'm glad that because whenever it's like a Santa killer, especially if it's like a dark, serious movie like this,
Yeah.
it's always like, okay, are the kids gonna be okay? Like
I know.
are we gonna how far are we gonna take this?
Yeah.
So we, spoiler, we didn't take it too far, so that's good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not Terrifier. This is not
Yeah.
this
Yes,
is the
it
80s
wasn't.
though. Like this is
Yeah. Yeah.
Still
At
have-
times it did feel, well, it was like 80, so it was
Yeah.
yeah.
definitely
beginning of
felt
80s.
old.
It felt sometimes much older than 80s to me.
Mhm.
It felt like Black Christmas. That's what it felt like to me.
Hmm.
The sound, the way it looked, the acting.
Acting, I think it was better in Black Christmas. I mean, it's not terrible in this movie,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I feel like Black Christmas is like the number one as far as these Christmas horror movies go, and this is like not even. This is top 100, top 50.
Top 50.
It's,
Hey, we're
I
gonna
only
have
know
to
the
battle.
20.
I mean, you guys are gonna win, but when we do the Christmas tier list
Yeah.
for horror films,
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
want
want
to
this
put
much
this
higher than we are.
higher than you guys. Yeah.
I mean, there's a movie on this list that you guys are gonna put higher than me, so
Okay.
that's that
Yeah.
one that we did that you guys liked a lot more than I did.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. I think this is one that is ready for a reboot.
Remake. Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking they could definitely establish the psychology of the character and
Yeah.
like the different like hallucinations or whatever. They could do that better now.
hmm
But to
Well, 'cause
me,
it's
you're
such a
gonna
trend
lose
right now, too.
Yeah. But to me, you lose I don't know, you're gonna lose
the
something there.
eeriness of it.
Yeah, it felt like I didn't know what was real, what wasn't. And the interactions were always kind of off. And so I don't know, I liked that. Just
Mhm.
for example, like if they make a new Nightmare on Elm Street movie, I don't want to know when we're in a dream and when we're not.
Mm-hmm.
Like the original, there's
Yeah.
a number of scenes where you don't know if the character is dreaming or not. In some of the other ones, it's like very clear that it's a dream, and that you kind of lose the mystery there.
Mm.
So this is kind of like that, where I felt like everything was the same, but odd at numerous times. So like there wasn't like a change in filming or coloring or any sort of filter or anything.
Yeah.
To kind of tip you off.
Yeah, they didn't have those back then.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like this is a like less fun but more dark and psychological version of Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they are very, as far as, well, I mean, not very similar because of how he becomes a killer in that movie as opposed to this one. But
yeah, I think he had a much more traumatizing event
in Silent Night, Deadly Night. Yeah.
But
Harry was already
Harry's no, but we don't know that. We don't have. There is no reason to know
Santa
that or believe that.
Showed up. Santa was there and went up the chimney. Santa isn't real. So the fact that he saw that tells you.
Oh, so you're saying that
was in his head.
He only saw that the others didn't.
Yeah, or if they responded to it, that was just him.
Well, they still thought that Santa wasn't real. They still said he's.
Yeah, I think he had like an obsession with Santa, and
okay, but still, what kid doesn't?
Well,
and so we still there was no
it's
way of knowing. There was no way of knowing that he had. All we saw was that he had an imagination.
Yeah,
that's a kid. That's a kid.
But
having
if you
an imagination.
keep your imagination going and you lose sense
but you're saying he always had a screw loose kind of thing.
Well,
no, we didn't know that he had a screw loose.
You don't know, but then later in the movie, it's like, oh,
no, they're trying to say that it all. No, but they're trying to say it all came from the one traumatizing event.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
That's what the description says. But
that's what the movie makes it seem like.
Yeah, I guess that one thing he saw.
Yeah. And that's what he keeps going back to. He keeps having that memory of being on the stairs.
If they had made it obvious, like more obvious that what the others saw was not what he saw in that moment, I could get behind that. They didn't really make any. I could get behind the idea that throughout the movie, we're in his mind at some point.
Yeah.
If he was like, oh, did you see him go up the chimney? And the others are like, what are you talking about? There's like make something like just a throwaway line or something to make it seem like he saw something that the other two didn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even if they say, "Oh, you're seeing things again, Harry," something.
So if they would have said that at the begining,
then I would have been able to
the movie.
No, I don't think it changed it. Go ahead, you.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say it. I would have it. It would have changed in the sense that I would be able to get behind throughout the entire movie. Him seeing things that aren't there, like us being in the mind of his.
Mm-hmm.
If we were in the mind of his from the start, from the beginning, if there was something in there, for me, it would have probably changed it a little bit because I would have been able to tell kind of when we were in his mind and when we weren't in his mind. Mm-hmm. Except, because that's it. I liked where it went at the very end, but it's because we were in his mind at that point.
Yeah,
like,
it was
we knew we were in his mind.
Yeah,
so I would have been able to it would have been easier to spot the times that maybe things weren't real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to know. See, I don't want to know if it's real or if it's not. It's supposed to me. It's supposed to be okay. His whole world is kind of odd and off, and I don't know what's real, what's not.
Well, I guess because he doesn't know.
Yeah, we're
real and what's not.
viewing it through him.
But I guess my thing is it's not even. I can even right now get on board with the fact that that is what it is, and if I enjoyed the movie more, maybe I'd go back and watch it and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see that. But my thing is, you're saying that, oh, he was an off child already.
Mm-hmm.
He was a troubled kid already before that traumatized event. No, we have no evidence for that.
Well, yeah, that's just me, going with the story and trying to.
But it's
trying
not
to make
going
sense
with
of it.
the story, because that's not what the story says.
No, what I mean is I'm trying to make sense of the rest of the movie. So if the rest of the movie after that first scene is like this guy who is, in different worlds and not sure what reality is, then we had actual Santa show up at the beginning of the movie. That couldn't have been real. He couldn't have actually have seen that in real life.
Okay, but no, he did see Santa having a good time with mom.
I'm talking about before that.
No, I know, but I'm saying, I mean, they saw Santa. Santa was there and eating stuff. Mom responded to it. I told you he'd like it. Da, da, da. The only part that maybe didn't actually happen was him zoom up the fireplace.
Well, then that was probably the dad then, right?
And so then that was the dad. Yeah. And then, okay, but even still, it doesn't justify him being this traumatized. Yes.
Unless
what?
Unless he already had these.
That's the thing. It doesn't show that he has any kind of troubled past or anything. It doesn't have him having memories of before that.
Mm-hmm.
And even when he talks to his brother only talks about that one Christmas, that one time when I was 6 years old. He doesn't talk about when he was younger than that or anything like that.
Yeah.
So there's no, they're not trying to show us that he was already a traumatized child. They're trying to say it was that event.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair to that, we didn't know Michael Myers was a killer until he killed. Like, it's just sometimes something just snaps in your mind and it can happen as a kid. It can happen at any time. Sometimes it doesn't take a lot for that to happen. And maybe that type of event was what snapped in his mind.
But here's the thing is with Michael Myers, they didn't try to make it one little thing happened and he snapped and bam, like because of this one little thing. It was just always this like, wow, this was a
for your
crazy
favorite
kid. No, that's the thing. So the one movie that did try to show the origin of why he became how he is, it showed that there was some deep, deep, deep trauma. It wasn't just one event.
Yeah.
Dad was having fun with mom one time, and I walked in on it.
One time.
It wasn't just that.
It was every day. Come on.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it wasn't just this one little 2-minute thing that he saw.
That was at least 15 minutes.
That scene?
Like
yeah.
I know.
Like half the movie. No, but you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just this one event when they actually did try to give Michael Myers a background,
Mhm.
an actual reason why he ended up how he was, they gave him full trauma.
Yeah.
Full deep trauma that
Yeah.
would lead to where he got to.
Yeah, they did the same thing with Billy
And-
for Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
And so it wasn't just, and I mean, that traumatizing event was a much more traumatizing event of actually seeing Santa kill
Yeah.
his parents.
Yeah.
Mm.
But then they also showed he continued to have trauma.
Mhm.
He continued to be abused and traumatized. It was one thing. He had a loving mom that was sitting there on the staircase with him, all happy. They all seemed just fine. And then he sees his dad and his mom, or Santa and his mom, doing stuff. And then he runs to his room and starts cutting his hand. Like,
Yeah.
no, like they tried too hard with it. And then they
Yeah.
didn't. It's like,
it didn't feel earned.
yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't fit. Like, it's
Yeah.
just, it was.
I mean, I get that. I just like the
It was
way,
over
like,
the top.
let's say that it was a better traumatic event, a more
I mean,
reasonable.
I'm not saying that walking in on your parents doing that and watching that for that long
Yeah, he
is not
kept-
traumatizing.
Yeah, he was watching.
He was watching.
He was,
I'm
he
not
probably
saying
didn't
that
know what
was
was going on
traumatizing.
because nothing was going on.
Well, because he was like trying to figure out, like,
Like, what
is
is
this like, is some, is mom happy? Is mom what is
Mhm.
mom feeling? Like, why is Santa doing this to mom? Like, but either way, I'm not saying that's not traumatizing
I
to
know.
see that,
I know.
but it's not going to lead you to then like zoom to your 40s and you're still thinking about this event.
Okay, so let's say that it was more like Silent Night, Deadly Night, like it was a, history of this or something. Then
Yeah,
would that have made
every
the movie
Christmas
better?
Santa's over there doing stuff to mom.
Would that have changed?
It would have.
Things?
So if there was a more traumatizing event, or it would have had to be something that continued on for it to have, for him to snap at like 40,
Yeah,
because he would have been. You're not just gonna snap at
He
40.
had
Like, you were a
already.
kid. Yeah, he was already that way, but he didn't start killing people till like
Yeah.
30 years later. Like,
Yeah.
this would have been something he probably would have killed animals when he was a kid or something, like a teenager. Like, you don't just start doing that all of a sudden because of
yeah.
a traumatic event.
And
you don't
they
just
go ahead. Sorry.
oh sorry.
It was after he was belittled at work.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay. Like, he hasn't been belittled at work for probably many years, and he like got a
You never
promotion
know.
and everything.
You never know when the day is the day.
But either
Taking
way,
what
it's
happened
not
earlier.
even
You seen
about
Falling
the
Down?
snapping. It's not even about just the snapping. It's like they're trying to make it seem like he like went from being this normal kid to having this one traumatic event to then like now like having like full on like a mental like like a developmental disability.
Mhm.
Like, they made it seem like he was like disabled, like
Mhm.
intellectually
Yeah.
disabled and all that, but yet he just got a promotion in his job and he's like one of the lead people at the job. But then they're making
was
then
he?
they're
Maybe
I don't
he
know.
wasn't.
I don't know, maybe that he was in his head. But
he actually didn't work at a toy store.
yeah, you didn't work there.
That was just like, man, I would have needed
Yeah,
some
maybe
music to
he
listen
thought
to if I was working
yeah.
at that place, because like that
Assembly
that
line.
line was very slow, and you're just putting like two things together. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
okay, this
Yeah.
is I need something else to do.
yeah I'm gonna make stuff up in my head.
Yeah.
But no, like they made it seem like he went from being a typical normal kid to now all of a sudden having some like severe intellectual developmental disabilities
Mhm.
and not a full functioning person in the community or world. And you don't just go to that. You don't just all of a sudden become disabled because you saw one gross thing.
So, and you know, I get all of that. Like they could have done a better job with that, but that's not like most of the movie. The rest
That's
of
how
the
you
movie,
get to the rest of the movie, though.
no, I know, but by the time things are,
And it's the first 40 minutes.
Yeah. He doesn't start killing
We don't
people
even
for
get to
40
see the
minutes.
good
no,
stuff,
yeah,
though.
even before the killing, just like the leading up to it, you could see him like, I mean, right away when they show him as an adult, he's like watching the kids and like he has his naughty and nice book, like he's off, you know, and he's still obsessed with Santa. And you know, he's got the shaving cream that he's making a beard in his face, and you know, he's not, you know, fully in reality. And so the rest of the movie it reminded me of The Machinist, where the Christian Bale character, you just don't know throughout the movie what's real and what isn't, what's in his head, what isn't in his head, and the atmosphere and just like the tone is kind of off and weird. And I don't know, sometimes these kind of movies can really interest me. Sometimes I could definitely see how this would be boring.
Well, and I guess like because I didn't get that, I didn't get taken into that space like you did. I just felt like this is like they're really trying too hard and they're just trying too hard to make him weird and creepy and whatever.
Yeah. From what I because it's been like 10 years since I've seen The Machinist. They did a good, from what I can remember from it, they did a good job of not like what I was saying, holding your hand and walking you through the fact that you're supposed to, but they did a better job at putting you in his mind than they did in this movie.
Yeah.
Like they did a much better job of like, some of this stuff is not real and you're supposed to know that already going in. Or
it's pretty clear that, you know, some of these characters are weird and he's the only one responding this way to them, and you know, different things like that. And you, in that movie, you don't know what the traumatizing event is until the end.
And here's the thing, maybe that traumatizing event, like maybe for me, maybe that like just took me out of the movie, because after seeing that, I'm just like, ugh, what am I watching? And like,
especially how long it like the camera stayed on it.
It kept, like focusing, and like at one point it started like zooming in, and I'm like, how much are you gonna show? Like, I feel like I'm watching an X-rated movie at this point. Like
nothing happens.
I know, but it started seeming like it was gonna show it, and I'm like, okay, let's calm down over here, and like, I don't know, and it was just like, we should have paused it after that to see how long that actually lasted.
That was
gracious.
And it was meant to make you feel uncomfortable and
it
put you into his mind. Like, you know, it could have been just for a second, but for him, it's like, whoa, this is, you know.
I mean, I don't think that was just for a second. And I guess like having mom's reaction and everything, I don't know. I was just like, okay. Joel's like, I wanted to see more.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it was.
I was like, I didn't show anything.
For them not showing anything, they lingered on it for a long time. And it's like, what was the director telling them to do at this moment? Like, just barely move and.
But just move very slowly.
It was like, what is okay? What is this?
It
What
was
is going
almost
on?
like
It's
it was
because
like
they
a
were trying to
statue.
make sure that it didn't. I felt like he moved enough. Um, but it was like they were trying to make sure that it didn't cross that
Cross
line
the
to
line, but like
X-rated, but definitely made sure that we had the feeling of it.
all right. Well, I am curious about the critics and the
Mhm.
audience
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah. So the critics have it at a 57
Okay.
on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
And the popcorn meter is at a 37.
Oh man. Okay.
So,
IMDb
critics got it. But we didn't.
apparently.
Well, they almost got it.
And IMDb is at 5.6.
All right.
It's a little high, but
Yeah, this is a little high.
All right.
We'll go a little
I'll
fire.
start. I'll start with the scores. We'll start high. You know, like when I watch movies like this, that I feel like, okay, I kind of get it, you know, and I'm like kind of, I feel like
Satisfied?
something like it was like moving.
Danny was moved by this movie.
That's not the right word, but it's yeah, satisfied, I guess. Like I don't know, it feels
A single
good
tear
to-
came down his face.
The second
know.
movie to ever make him cry.
and like for the artistic value, like I feel like, okay, this is like what I want from, you know, elevated
So
horror
this is
movie.
what you want from a Christmas
I
horror
feel like
movie.
this is like an one of those elevated horror movies before that was a thing, before that was a term. So I'm gonna go 80. I'm gonna go 84. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to go higher, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna really watch this very often, so
Mhm.
I'm not gonna go that high. And then, you know, if I watch it tomorrow, I might hate it. Like I might just be bored. So
Yeah. I don't know. I
you
think it's your
feel
jam.
how we feel.
yeah. So
Then you'll
just,
have to
you know, you
redo
have to
Read.
you have to just, I don't know, be in the right headspace for it, I guess.
Okay, Joel, what's yours?
Well, I was not in the right headspace for this movie, I guess. And like, so I know I started by saying it was boring. It's fine if like I love slower movies because there's usually character development with that, and like I'm fine with that. We didn't really get that in this movie, so I'm
Yeah.
just like 40 minutes, like okay, like I understand we were supposed to be in his mindset or whatever, but I just like I don't know, it didn't click with me. I'm gonna give this a 68.
All right.
Okay. So I was trying to decide where I was landing on like the end. I started to like the movie a little bit. But it took a long time to get to that point. And I'm with Joel, like that. I do like the slow as well when it's that character development.
Mhm.
This was just like so much of trying to get you in his space, in his feel, and it just didn't land for me. And yeah, I think I'm gonna actually go right there with Joel and do, what'd you say, 68?
68.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go right there
Okay.
with them.
So yeah, you guys were
Not impressed.
yeah. Like there's another part. Well, it shows it a few times where there's like these people like trying to hunt him down, you know, with the torches and everything.
Gosh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that isn't, to me, that didn't feel right. Like the way it looked, the like glowing torches and stuff, it was like, okay, this is what he's seeing. This is what he's imagining.
But
is
he
happening.
wasn't seeing it. he was
or hearing, or he's visualizing this. It didn't even look real to me.
I don't know. I didn't get that. I was like, oh look, they're trying to do like a Beauty and the Beast thing, like kill the beast.
I went with Frankenstein, but yeah, that
Before
works.
Beauty and the Beast came out.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Frankenweenie.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was just like, oh, and I thought it seemed like to me they were just trying to use like fun cinematography that they learned. Like, oh look, we can
Make
do
it look
this,
like
and
this. Yeah.
like the glowing Christmas lights. It was pretty and stuff. That house that he was going up to and everything. But it was like the director or whatever just like had too much fun with like, oh, let's do this and let's really
I was
focus
looking
on
this
it
guy
for a
up,
long time.
and I don't think he did anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the last thing he did.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
because when I first started the movie, I was like, wonder who like did this, wrote it, directed it, and if they've done other ones.
After that opening scene, you thought, let me check out what else he's done.
Not just that part.
See if he did any longer films.
No, it was after he was writing in his book and stuff, and I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and his obsession with Susie.
Yeah. And that one boy was the naughty
Moss.
Moss.
Like, who
his name
names
was
their
Moss.
kid Moss? And what happened with that? We're going to talk about that in spoilers.
Yeah.
All right. So.
All right, guys. We're going to go to spoilers.
He has another horror movie.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
It's called The Transformation: A Sandwich of Nightmares. 1974.
Is it about like a sandwich killer?
It's like a deli worker.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's but it's weird. It sounds, I don't know.
Well, I mean, we can't really go on the descriptions.
That's true.
That from his movie.
We'll learn that from this one. That it's just all wrong.
Yeah. Whoever made that description did not understand the movie.
No, did not.
They saw something different.
Everybody sees something
but
different.
clearly we didn't understand it as much as Danny did. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
All right.
So that is the end of the reviews for Scaremas. Tomorrow we are going to bring you the Christmas horror villain tier list.
Yes.
So we've got like 20 something villains that we're going to rank on different tiers. We're going to have to battle it out to choose where they go. So that'll be tomorrow.
Harry, be on the list.
We're getting close to Christmas. So hopefully you guys are having a good holiday season.
Yeah.
All right. See you tomorrow.